Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails into Reverie. In the last part, we started our ascent to the first stratum of the Reverie. However you want to say this word. We went through the first stratum of this corridor. Fought some formidable foes, got some fancy treasure. We gotta take on some sort of boss before we can proceed. So, let's see what this is. What are we dealing with here? It's a cube! Is it Ozma? Ozma is looking very square. Begin the battle. Sure. Fighting a giant cube. You would have zero arts right off the bat. Oh, good. Frozen straight away. Nice. Love it. Alright. Not today, sir. Alright. Ow. Do that so I can get all of them. Alright, battle scope. What is this thing? Alright. Super weak to wind. Do that again. Meteoric award? Uh-oh. Oh, wow! That brought us all down to 8 HP, so I'm assuming that's one of those attacks that don't kill you. That just bring. I'm assuming those. I'm guessing that's the type of attack that brings you down to single digits. All right, wonderful. Thankfully, Altina was spared. Thanks, Green, for taking the brunt of that. I appreciate it, man. He's got a 0 craft, which sucks. Nice steal from him? Probably not. I can, if I do this. But then he'll take a critical. Thing is, do I want a critical? Or do I want it, or, well, maybe I could... Well, I don't think I'd be able to, actually. I'll let him have the 0 craft. I'd rather have him have that than a critical. Oh, you're gonna do it again. Love it. Appreciate it, man. bitch. Alright. Here you go, Lloyd. Not Lloyd. Rain. Alright, I'm gonna do Reflex. Maybe he'll do it again. Lloyd can't do anything, so I'm gonna do that. He really can't do anything. He's paralyzed and he's muted for 3 turns, but not anymore. Bitch. My zero crap. Fucking cube. Cubicles. You would do it as soon as my thing wears out. Cool! Love it! These guys are just annoying. I don't want to waste the critical, but I'm gonna do it. I don't want to waste it. Critical heals. That's super healed. You would. You would. Dick. Alright, this meteoric rain is annoying as all hell. Speaking of items. Zero craft. I'm gonna do it. Free heal. Not much, but it's a free heal. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do these bullshits. I'm half convinced he's gonna do it again.
参る うなれ
Yep, there it is. I knew it. I saw it coming. Oh, okay, so Absolute Effect does absolutely nothing against that thing. God, this thing's just annoying.
Easy.
I'm too fucking far away, and I can't. Wonderful. I can't. I'm gonna have to heal. Fuck you, fucking cube. All right. I wonder if we get to go again. He recovers and goes twice in a row and does this shit again. Oh, this is just annoying. All right. This shit's just plain annoying now. I'm barely getting a chance to damage this fucking thing. Alright, asshole. I'm gonna do it again because I'm sure he's gonna do it. I don't know if this is gonna make Absolute Effect does nothing. That's like a super powerful Demi. That's what it is. I don't know if this is gonna make a difference. We'll find out though. Confident, I'm sure he's gonna do it again. Nope, did that. This thing gives me Ozma vibes. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so damage reduction does absolutely nothing. Not today, sir. Not today.
無は有にして有はまた無なり。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、八葉一刀無人剣。行くぞ。今だ。もらった。
私の番です。行きます。
させない。
Thank you, Lloyd. Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
ありがとうよ。
You can do it again, isn't he? Oh,
いいぜ。
no. Oh.
ほらよっと。来やがれ。
さてと
逃がせろ。
私の番です。
I'm not gonna. Well. Well, if Lloyd dies, Lloyd dies.
起動フラガラハ。今です。
やり。させるか。
Thank you, Green, for helping helping her out.
すまない。みんな行くぞ。
Oh no. Shit! I can't take that zero craft away from him. Rip. Oh, does it twice in a row? What is this shit?
なめんじゃねえ。
Alright, man. You're just really getting annoying
あ
now.
りがとう。まだやれる。こう。
I need you to die.
やれる。奮い立て。バリアントレース。みんな一気に決めろ。
Fuck you, Q. Lord.
お疲れ様。みんなよくやったな。
Adamantite, wonderful. Want a battle with a tactical bonus of 3 plus or greater. Nice. Nice. Store CPU and HP is low. Gotta love it. Nice.
よし、掴んだ。
Oh, 7 slash shredded leaves. A new S break. Ooh. Speed down large for 4 turns and it hits everybody. Alright.
よし、やっ
各種ステータスアップです。
Ebon Shade EX. That's the, I think that's an order. No, it's not. It's craft. So physical reflect and stealth for 2 turns. Alright. I got the red sealing stone. That thing was annoying. I had been the master of this floor. You'd think that would have been enough to trigger a change, but nothing. My guess is something more needs to happen to make that barrier here disappear. Makes sense, and we'll have to search around for some potential leads. Not here though, it's clear as this is as far as we can go for now. How about we think back on it on the ground floor instead? Everyone okay with that? That's a good idea. That and the others might have uncovered something while we were here. Good point. Let's get back to the base and swap notes with them. And what else could they have figured out? So, how do you access the maps? Okay. I'm missing one blue ceiling stone. So, I'm guessing I go back. Alright. Let's go to this tree and recover. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're back! We explored as much of the first straw as we possibly could. It does make for a good place to train, if nothing else. There seemed to be more to explore, but there was a barrier preventing us from going any farther in. Did anything change while we were away? You could say that. Some tables and chairs appeared, so it's a lot more comfortable than it was before. Looks like it's the guards' way of optimizing things for us. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. All the more reason to settle in. This is gonna be our home base.
第一階層の攻略を確認。ミッションの達成を確認。定量化した指標は行動の方針になり得るものである。来訪者たちにミッションの状況確認を推奨する。
Sounds like something else changed. Now that we're back, why don't we have a look around the garden and find out what? Sounds good to me. You can now view missions and report their completion using the central core. Alright. View missions, tab will inspect the central core.
Terminal Kelvin を起動。
What do we got? What is this? Complete the missions by fulfilling certain conditions in the main story or in the Reverie corridor. Alright. You can view the missions available to you and collect rewards from completing them via the central core. One mission has already been completed thus far. Feel free to collect the reward relating to it. Alright. Good. 10 RPs! I don't know what those are. Oh, wait. That's for... No, that's shards.
それは無限回廊の新たな可能性を開くものなり、試練に挑みし来訪者たちにさらなる機能の開封を許可する。
Collecting the shards is to our benefit, that we can't afford to ignore them. Yeah, let's keep unlocking stuff. What do we got? Oh, train phantasmal shards for special items to unlock useful abilities. By unlocking the option to increase BP, you can now store more BP. Like, so obviously that's how you increase your BPs. More options to either unlock, uncap, or trade will be available as the story progresses. Additional information concerning advocated conduct of visitors advised to conduct themselves in such a manner that better allows the Reverie corridor to fulfill its intended purpose. A series of criteria have been devised to effectively administer this process, with remuneration provided for successfully completing said criteria. Oh, so that's what RP is. Liberation rank. You can be rewarded for certain decisions and actions made during the main story with RP or Reverie points. Your rank will increase after earning a certain amount of RP. You will be able to claim a valuable reward from the central core each time your rank increases. So it's kind of like how the rank system from the previous game. Yeah. Alright, by completing appropriate missions, blah blah blah, your rank will increase. There are 10 ranks, range from G to SSS. Each time your rank increases, you'll receive rewards. So yeah, it is like, yeah, okay. That's Alright. Okay. Unlock unsealing pedestal. I guess that's what those stones are for, but I'm still missing one. Guessing this unsealing pedestal is the thing on the platform we saw earlier. If it seems so, it should be active now. This must be what the voice was alluding to. It really is another useful functionality. Well, what are we waiting for? Why don't we go have a look? Yeah, only one way to know for sure. I'm still missing a blue ceiling stone now. I don't understand how I don't have it. I've cleared every single... I've gotten all the chests, I've killed all the monsters. I don't understand why I don't have it. Alright. What do we got here? This is a facility used for purpose of natural and ceiling items called ceiling stones. Alright. Gold ceiling stones unlocks allies to join in the Reverie corridor. Okay, this is like unlocks daydreams from the past, defeat masters and defeat guardians. I've defeated all the monsters though. In theory, I should have all the damn blue stones. I've killed every single guardian and master. Unlocks daydreams with minigames. Daydreams of the past. Pulls 10 items per one stone and oh god, it's a gacha. Oh boy. We're in the gacha phase now. An SR item is guaranteed. What the fuck does that mean? Pulls 1 item per stone. Alright. A blue ceiling stone is currently in possession. Use that unseen pedestal to reveal its contents. I get a card. The Daydream buried trails between beaten trails, blaze trails is now available. What the fuck is that? What's this? You may access the slab of reminiscence. New daydreams can be discovered with using blue ceiling stones. Does anyone understand what just happened? Is that thing gonna let us look into the past somehow? That would be a strange twist. How the hell does that work? This garden is just full of mysteries. Regardless, at least we know what to do with any other ceiling stones we come across. Not to mention the phantasmal shards. There's a lot to keep track of. We have to remember to use what we have at our disposal, strange as it may be. It's easy to get caught up in how many of this is theoretically possible, given how little the logic of our own world seems to apply here. I'm still convinced that everything here exists for the purpose of making us stronger, though.
黒の玄武鏡は可能性を指し示すものなり、来訪者たちがあまたの因果の先にある運命を切り開くことを期待する。園庭の全システム、正常な起動プロセスを確認。黒の玄武鏡と外界との位相接続を固定化。外界への帰還条件は来訪者の鏡への接触とする。
So the mirror itself is how we return. We can leave whenever we want and then return when we want to become stronger. Yeah, but I'm still stumped over what we were doing before all this. We should probably get back to it, though. It feels as though we were in the midst of something very important. That's likely why we were called here in the first place. Safe bet. Whatever it was, all the stuff we did here should help us do it better. Hopefully. I just wish we could do it without having our memories wiped again. That's out of our hands for the moment. Let's focus on what we can control. Yeah, let's take this opportunity to go back. But I won't be surprised if the Reverie corridor continue to help us going forward. It's great to know that it'll be here when we need it, even if we were about to forget that fact. Yes, we can really master our craft. Oh fuck! It'll also be to our benefit to explore everything we weren't able to see during this trip at a later point. We'd be fools not to make good use when the opportunity does arise. All right. Reverie corridor is a unique space which does not possess a single fixed layout. New internal layout will be randomly generated upon inspecting the central core and selecting rearrange the core. Reverie core. Each open chest will be replaced with fresh ones, and defeated monsters will be resurrected and changed so you can enjoy a different experience each time. Their rare items can only be found in the Reverie corridor, so it's worth your while to explore fully. You're no longer required to use certain characters when exploring. Okay, your exploration part can now be made up in any combination of characters. So one surprise after another since we arrived here, but I think everyone's starting to get the hang of these now. Maybe I should go see how they're doing while I check all the facilities we have to have access to now. Alright, so we got the core, we got the seeding stone slab, sporting stone, play minigames, take on the trial. Take on trials? Alright. Okay. Chain. I'll be exploring. Okay. New master missions available? Already? God. Support slot +1? BP max AG. Cool. I want. Does this apply to just inside the corridor? Or is this like all. I would assume. Or is it just for everybody? I would assume inside the corridor because I think you have 2 support slots outside, don't you? Alright, well, let's reset the corridor. What do we got? Use an unsealed gold. I have one of those. View a daydream. I got one of those. View 3 daydreams. Use unseal 5 silver stealing stones. All right. This is kind of reminding me of like a gacha game. You got your like daily. You got your like daily missions. They mentioned something about pulling special items with an SR being guaranteed. Alright. What do we got here? What is this? Or with these guys. Oh, come on! 2 lines that were voiced, but everything else is not. God. Alright. It's unlikely they'll follow us all the way to Crossbell. Because these guys being pursued by Calvar. I can't stand the thorns. They don't know when to give up. Do you hate them any more or less than you hated any of the swords? I hate everyone except you. She's like me, I hate people. Figures. Anyways, let's head into the city. Time for some old-fashioned sightseeing. You both know that's not why we're here. Alright. Daydream. Buried trails, beaten trails, blazed trails. Alright, what was this? Visit the Star Princess! You look well this morning. Oh, hi Grace, what brings you here? There's no performance today, so you can't actually be here right now. Au contraire, my friend, I'm only here because there's no performance. What? I didn't realize you'd already come in, Grace. Hello there, sir. Thanks again for this. Really? I get it now. You're here to interview Ilya Risha, yeah? No, not quite. The Crossbell Times is putting together a huge feature on Arkansas as a whole. It could be called the Miraculous Return of Arkansas, a true resistance built on blood, sweat, and tears. Nice, right? That's quite the name. You call yourself an editor with that title? I was joking. Well, at least the title, not about the feature. The rest of the troops should be getting together soon. Best of luck for today's interviews. Much obliged. I plan on promoting your performance like crazy, and that starts here. Rest up the troops' newest rising star. I hope you're ready for a barrage of cues, Sully. What? No, I'm not good at answering stuff. But I'm sure good at asking. You're gonna have to do more interviews as time goes on, so why not get used to it with someone like me? I mean, I get that I will, but still. Come on, let's start with you showing me how you practice your moves. I'm gonna squeeze some real good photos out of you. Hey, stop pushing me! Ah, jeez. Poor Sully. Being pushed around. Okay, we restocked everything we need. Sure is easy doing with all our shopping in the big city. All that's left is about the latest issue of the Crossbell Times. Oh. They've got 3 and 9 here too. Huh. Guess they do. And look at that! It's an updated edition and everything! Just how well does it sell anyway? Well, the Ling Lei's a real cutie patootie, so I bet it sells boatloads. Huh. You've got a lot of nerve. The hero's so handsome and cool! I'm begging you to stop. Is it based on those two? But it's a good book! It's a young assassin and his beautiful partner betraying an evil organization and fleeing for their lives. I don't have a clue how a story like that would appeal to anyone. The poor pair are unable to escape their past as the Overseer doggedly pursues them. They're still going? And after overcoming many a trial and tribulation, they defeat their true enemy and gain true freedom. Then they fall in love, grow up, and have cute little babies and live happily ever after. Now you're just making things up. The whole thing's messed up though, yeah, right? There must be some real bored people in the organization's ranks to publish a whole book about us. Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a covert wanted poster so their agents know what we look like. Covert my butt, now it's a bestseller! If it weren't for this book, we wouldn't constantly have people on our tail. I don't even care about that. Like, I do, but not the way you do. Here's my big, super, mega, major complaint. Where are my royalties? Oh. Yeah, no royalties. No royalties for you. Okay, we're good to go. Now we can go out and have ourselves some fun. Or, like, leave like we planned. Told you, we're not on a vacation. We're on a job. Job schmob. If you don't take a load off at some point, you're gonna work yourself to death. You take enough loads off for the both of us. Come on, when's the next time we're gonna be in Crossbell, huh? Live a little. What's the worst that can happen if we chill for half a day? Fine. However, it really was just one problem after another. We could stand to get some R&R while we can. Is this what happened before they ran into those, Ebon Defense Force people? So what did you have in mind? Mission Wonderland is pretty famous. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to go, but it's not the top spot on my list. I would like to see Arkansas. Oh yeah, they've been hitting it big across the whole continent, huh? But my guidebook doesn't say anything about them having a show today. Bet they're doing some rehearsals though. Don't tell me. It's time to get our sneak on! Oh boy.
Yup. Huh?
I swear her voice always... Her voice always throws me off. It's a tomboy voice.
いや、まだまだ。イリアさんやリーシャ姉に追いつくためにも。
What a show! You sound like the Star Princess you are even during a rehearsal. Cut it out. I swear, every time I look at Sully, it just throws me off. You think you think Sully's a boy by the sound of her voice, but she's not. No cutting nothing. It's interviewing time. You really have to. You bet we have to. This here is going to be a special feature. Don't think too hard about it, okay? Just say whatever comes to mind. Count on me to make it sound good. Okay then, man. Now if you say anything kind of iffy, no worries. I can just bleep it out of existence. So go, speak your truth. That only makes me even more nervous. Infiltration complete. I know it's a little late for this, but did we really have to take your whim this far? Aw, don't be such a downer. It'd be a waste to not waste our skills to nab ourselves the best seats in the house. I highly doubt that is an assassination's training book. Look, someone's on stage. Ilya! There you are! If I remember right, she's the fervent dancer Ilya Platier. Can't believe we get to feast on her on our eyes on a big-time celeb in person. Looking good, Sully. You're watching? You may have been 2 years removed from near fatal injuries, but the fervent dancer has risen again. It's a miracle among miracles. They may as well start calling you the Phoenix Dancer now. Wait, that might be a good title for an article. I like it. Maybe you can use it for in my next show, because I fully intend to give one hell of a performance. And like the Phoenix, I shall rise from the ashes in a blaze of glory. And I expect you to keep up so you can be right there with me, Sully. For sure. Oh boy, Arkansas's future is looking very bright indeed. You better believe it, it's our job not just to live with the audience expectations, but to exceed them. Now then, since you're here, it would be a waste not to put on a little show. You up for it? Am I? My fingers are already itching to snap photos until they're raw. Well, that's it. That's the good stuff. This is how hard she goes just for the rehearsal. She's as much of a superstar as everybody as Azure Diva. It sucks how neither one's been active for the last couple years. Now all eyes are on that mega movie star. Now that lady is really hitting it hard, hitting it big. Would probably be even bigger if films started playing outside of Calvard. Yeah. And oh, did you see that? I really love how intense this rehearsal is. Come on out, Risha. She's here too. What a treat. My shutters can't stop snapping. So that's Arkansas's other poster girl, Moon Princess Risha Mao. Huh. I guess that rumor was true. She has an excessive amount of physical control for someone who's just a dancer. She's the legendary Zhang Xiao Yin. Never thought we'd be run to someone like her here. If Ilya Platier's charm is built on how she reads and feeds the audience with painstakingly practiced technique, then Risha Mao's is built on how incredible her flow is as a complete natural. Every minute movement in her body is polished to the nth degree. You have to be born with skill like hers. So it's not wonder people are drawn to such innate beauty. What am I analyzing her for? Not that there's any point here, but that's all your field anyway, Nadia.
In, 教主、暗殺者、追って。
ナディア。
Nadia. Uh-oh.
第7章第3項。
Uh-oh.
脅威は先に排除すべし。
ナディア。
Murderous intent? What's up, Risha? Oh, it's nothing. Well, that's less of the monarch's regalia out of our hands. I'm sure it won't be long before the church rate takes into custody. We spread them all over the place, so I can't stand when reassembling them and using them for evil anytime soon. That makes our ties to him as good as severed. I'm sorry about earlier. It could have gone a lot worse if you hadn't stopped me. and seeing the interior members of the factory. Yeah. I think you were right. I've been too relaxed. It took all we had to run, but if I keep acting down, then we could be put in a position where we ran from nothing. That's not true at all. And being a stiff just isn't who you are. I know it'd throw me off my game if you were, but it's gonna be fine. I won't let anything hurt you. OS. Okay, you got me convinced. I gotta be me. That means dumping all my homework on you and getting my sleep on. At least some do. At least some of it. So, up for heading to the Moon Temple. Sure, let's hope he made it easy to find. Yeah, let's get going. Uh-oh.
Lee様。
先ほど貴賓室に隠れていた方々ですね。やっぱあれで気づかれたか。ごめん、スーちゃん。
それはいい。今は目の前の敵に集中しろ。
It appears we're in the same line of work. Them's the breaks. There's only one way this can end. I knew some group with a grudge against Steel would send assassins after me eventually. I thought her assassin days are behind her. I thought so too, but she's raring for a fight. Well, if that's how it has to be, then we're gonna go hard. You'll need to. Uh-oh.
相手が誰であろうと。
俺の番だ。
Alright.
刻むぞ、シャドウステップ。よし。ターゲット捕捉。食らえ。
どうしようかな。
Oh, I don't even have a. These guys don't even have a deal, so I can't even scan her if I wanted to. Both miss!
ここだよ。
隙ありだ。俺の番だ。ターゲット捕捉。食らえ。崩したぞ。ナディア、続け。
はーい。行くよ。覚悟はいい？じゃあね。
よし。刻むぞ、シャドウステップ。俺の番だ。続いてくれ。
電気解放。
行くぞ。ターゲット捕捉。食らえ。
行くよ。
She's gonna do a rest break.
感謝しておく。
どうしようかな。覚悟はいい？じゃあね。
よし。
There it is.
行くぞ。
ちょっとピンチかな。やあ。
ーゲット捕捉。
どうしようかな。覚悟はいい？じゃあね。
You miss!
俺の番だ。
どうしようかな。はあ、
まずいな。刻むぞシャドウステップ。まずいな。ターゲット捕捉。感謝しておく。俺の番だ。型をつけてやる。突き止め。崩したぞ。ナディア続け。
いいよ。どうしようかな。えい。
感謝しておく。よし。ターゲット捕捉。
なぎ払え。
Yee!
どうしようかな。そうね。ブスッと。元気にな
感謝しておく。
れ。
行くぞ。型をつけてやる。突き止め。
どうしようかな。えい、ここだよ。
隙ありだ。
手当てするね。
感謝しておく。行くぞ。ターゲット捕捉。
行くよ。えい。手当てするね。
感謝して
Alright. Just die already.
おく。よし。
Ah.
続いてくれ。
やりますね。ですが。
よし。怪我はないな、ナディア。
Alright. I get nothing out of that. Got you! Let's go. We're holding our ground for now, but the more we drag this on, the worse it's gonna go for us. Now we know why she's a legend. She's a legendary Zhong Shao. I see there's no reason to be gentle with you, so I'll do this the hard way. You were doing this the easy way before? This is bad. Yeah, we don't even compare. I'll draw her attention, Nadia, so while her eyes are on me, you run. Try again. Remember, you can't ever leave me. Through thick and thin. Besides, maybe we could win if we were alone, but we're a package deal. Yeah, you're right. As long as we're together, we'll never lose to anyone. Because we're the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
あなたたちにどういう事情があるかは分かりませんが、私は譲るわけにはいきません。
それはこっちだって同じだ。だから
どうか死にたくなければ聞いてください。
Huh? What? You kidding me? I thought you were assassins sent to kill me or one of the other troop members? No, it's you who's trying to kill us. This is awkward. Suddenly I feel really tired. I'm so sorry. I've completely misunderstood your intentions. You can't blame yourself. If we hadn't snuck inside the theater, none of this would have happened. But I never even gave you a chance to explain yourselves before attacking. I'm so ashamed. Huh. Nothing like how I pictured. You get what I mean, don't you? Yeah. I thought you'd be more cutthroat. Right? But she's so nice. I'll admit I'm more like that when I'm on a job, but the rest of the time, yeah, this is me. I think all that dumb tension from before made me hungry. I'm gonna grab something to eat, S. It is around lunchtime now. Should we turn back to the city then? In that case, why not go together? It's my treat as a way of apology. Yay, free food! Don't splurge on someone else's Mira. Follow me then. I've got a great place in mind. Oh boy, that was thrilling. Risha invited Swin and Nadia to a long lao where they enjoyed a meal together before the return, retiring to one of the rooms for a rest. As the three of them had similar paths, it didn't take long before they opened up to Risha and she to them. So after escaping from the organization, you set foot off on a journey together, huh? That's kind of romantic. Sure is, I'm glad you get it. If you think constant about being on the run is romantic, then yeah, definitely. By the way, our assassin days are behind us. We're not going to let anyone tell us how to live anymore. We still haven't decided exactly what we want to do or where we want to do it, but we turned over a new leaf for sure. No more killing. That's the one thing we won't budge on. What about you? Well, you haven't done any work in the industry for the last 2 years since your contract with Heiyu ended, right? Well, no, but that was mostly because things were too chaotic and crossbow to even think about taking on work. That said, I'm aware that I'm going to need to decide what to do eventually. I can't put this decision off forever. Do you want to return to being yin again, then? I wouldn't say that. I have a whole new identity now as part of Arkansas, and that's all thanks to someone really special to me. And I couldn't bear to lose that. I don't want you to lose it either. You got such a natural talent at dancing that it'd be a waste to let people see it. Thank you for saying that, even if it does make me blush. So, if you want to stay in Arkansas, does that mean you're calling it quits on the whole assassin thing instead? It's not that simple. Unlike you two, I wasn't forced into that life. I inherited the job from my father and never took an issue with it. I just did what I had to do without even considering the morality of it, even when I was taking lives. Of course, now I understand what I was doing was wrong. Those who take the lives of others need to carry that burden forever. Maybe that's the reason why the Yin name was passed down to the generations for so long, to keep that weight alive. With that thought in mind, I can't just bring myself to abandon it. But even though I decided that I wanted to find my own way with being Yin, I feel like I'm getting further from an answer. What's the problem with that? What do you mean? You know the direction you need to be moving in, even if you don't know the exact route to take. So just keep going. No one says you have to stop being the Moon Princess or Yin. But if I return to the criminal underworld with such little resolve, who says you need to go back there? You can be Yin just as you are. I can? This world isn't built on being fair. Think of evil people exploring loopholes in the law and being protected by the same rules that should bring them justice. In situations like those, justice alone is powerless. It's always going to have to limit some limitations. That's where someone outside the law like Yin comes into play. You'll be one of the good guys playing by the bad guys' rules. Kinda cool, no? If there really are such things as heroes who refuse to stray from the light, they need someone like you to back them up. Someone who can do what they want, what they can. Not that I know anyone who fits that description. Lloyd. What, did we say something funny? I feel like you've let me see something I was missing all this time. Maybe there is something I can do after all. A way to help him that only I'm capable of. I never thought I'd end up having a conversation like this with you with two people I only just met today. Same here. And if not for that misunderstanding earlier, we probably wouldn't be here now. Fate's a funny thing sometimes. Yeah, I think we're all surprisingly alike. Not to mention the great meal we get out of this. Today's a lucky day. I'm happy that I was able to meet the two of you too. Oh boy. Well, that's about time to get going. We got places to go, but I sure wish we could have talked some more. I wish we could have too. It's fascinating how we took different trails in life, even with how similar our pasts are. That, and makes you a little sad to think we may never walk the same trail again. That might happen, but who knows? Maybe it won't. Life's funny that way.
機会があったらまたリーちゃんの舞台を見に来るよ。
RX?
そうだな。今度はちゃんと正面から入ろう。
その時はとっておきの演技でお迎えしますね。
God, how long is this flashback? Phew, always with the tough questions. She's one dog for player if there ever was one. Still, quality stuff. I'm sure the feature will work wonders for our PR.
うん？
Oh. Oh. Box
ま
of
たファ
chocolates.
ンからのプレゼントかしら。これは？
Uh-oh. Okay, a suspicious mask. Oh no. Is this? I guess this all led up to the signing ceremony, Ili's disappearance, and everything. Moon lens. Risha's performance attire. Nice, nice. Daydream fulfilled. I think that allows you to see the enemy status, doesn't it? Displays unanalyzed data. Yeah, chests and enemies shown on the map. Alright. I'll give that to you. Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. I mean, that could be good for you. That way I can save, on shit. We got Risha's performance attire. There we go. Sure. Alright. Well, we're at that time. So when we come back, or maybe we'll finally go back to the real world. So we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.